Hello, hello, hello. Just when you think I'm done, just when you think I've stopped for the evening, I hear something else and I think, I have to share this. So come on in and listen. Come on and listen. If you're following the Downtown South Project, you know that I posted yesterday that, and it was a diatribe. I recognize it was a diatribe, but I recognize that there was a little more information that I caught a little earlier today. So, if you aren't familiar with the Raleigh City Council meetings and how they work in the virtual world, if you for a Tuesday meeting, you have to sign up to speak by 5 o'clock the Friday before. So I did sign up, and I know that the meeting was rescheduled from today to tomorrow because of Election Day. One of the things that occurred in the last meeting 2 weeks ago was that Bonner Gaylord, the managing director of operations for Kane Realty, um, offered a memorandum of understanding to the city for their perusal. And part of that memorandum of understanding was to request money for a TIG grant for financing for the downtown south property. And the other thing was that there was discussion about community engagement in that process. And so there was talk about an equity fund where community benefits would be paid out of, and but that money would come from the TIG grant. So there's a lot of big terms and finance, high level finance, governmental finance stuff included in this. What I wanted to say was that tomorrow is the next Raleigh City Council meeting, and there's a meeting scheduled at 1, and there's a meeting scheduled at 7. When the memorandum of understanding was presented to the City Council, the mayor said to staff that she wanted them to come back with a process for community engagement at the next meeting, which is tomorrow, that they would discuss. And she wanted it to be a nomination and ballot kind of community engagement process. And so, not having seen anything, my assumption would be that the members of the council would nominate people and then vote on them. But I don't know that. We don't know what. So, um, public comment tomorrow, when I receive my notification about public comment, that is at the 7 o'clock meeting tomorrow evening. The 1 o'clock meeting, however, is when it seems that the special item about the memorandum of understanding will be taken up. And of course, this is before public comment. So if you have time tomorrow, tune in to the Raleigh City Council meeting at 1 o'clock. They have a fairly long consent agenda, but a special item of business, if my understanding is correct, means that as soon as the consent agenda is finished, the special item of business will come up. The mayor said last week at the last meeting to Bonner Gaylord that public comment came right after consent agenda. She did not mention that a special item of business comes before public comment. So whatever's going to happen, and I assume there will be some movement on this special item, which is the memorandum of understanding regarding the Downtown South project, that will happen before public comment is allowed to take place. I will be listening to both meetings, and if there's an opportunity to comment at the 1 o'clock meeting, I'm going to take it and do so, because this is way too big for us to not have some public input on what is going to happen. If you have time, show up for that meeting. RaleighNC.gov, and you will see there is a space for city council information and agendas, and you can watch online those city council meetings. And so I think we need to be present as much as possible. I hope to see you all. The Planning Commission Committee of the Whole will be meeting at 3 o'clock on Thursday. That is also a virtual meeting. If you go to RaleighNC.gov and in the search bar put Planning Commission, that's the first thing that comes up, and you can find out when their meetings are, and you can go on and listen to those meetings. It's too much stuff going on, and it's hard to be engaged, and I get that. But these are the actions that are going to be taken with our taxpayer money, and we need to be involved. We need to know what's going on, and as much as I can keep you informed, I will. Reach out to your city councilors, reach out to the members of the planning commission. Downtown South is a huge project, and we need to know what it looks like, and we need to know how what the city is planning to do to help finance this project before money is just given over. And we need community engagement that is not just talking to top level folks in the city. Everybody who wants to be heard needs to be heard by this developer. Thank you so much. I'm not smiling because I'm frustrated about it, and my coach always tells me I need to smile. I don't smile like I used to. I can laugh really hard, but anyway, I hope that you are able to tune in tomorrow, and that you are also able to make your voice heard. If you don't make it heard, if you can't make it heard during the city council meeting, you can speak at the planning commission's committee of the whole on Thursday. That meeting starts at 3 and is scheduled to run 3 hours. But you can always email, write, or call city council and make your voice known. It doesn't take a long time. Just do it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.